It's a cold, electric night in Vancouver. Tens of thousands have converged at BC Place, phones raised, hearts pounding, every corner of the stadium pulsing with anticipation. The house lights dim. Then, with a rush of sound and a shimmer of light, Taylor Swift steps onto the stage, for the last time on the most talked-about tour in music history. But this isn't just another concert. This is the grand finale of the Eras Tour, a journey that's redefined what live music can be. And as the world watches, a new chapter is about to begin, not just for Swift, but for everyone who's lived, danced, and sung their way through her eras. Oh my God! Travis Kelce is holding Taylor Swift. The internet can't get enough, just as they couldn't get enough of the couple's now legendary appearances together. 4 months, whispers of their romance rippled through fan circles and sports blogs alike. Was it real? Was it a fairy tale? Or was it the ultimate crossover episode between pop and sports royalty? The truth, as always, is more interesting than the rumors. Backstage, it's Kelce's steady presence that keeps Swift grounded before she steps into the stadium's roar. They've been practicing together, not just the choreography of coupledom, but the grittier, real-world dance of balancing love, ambition, and the blinding glare of the spotlight. For Swift, Kelce is both anchor and muse. For millions who couldn't make the pilgrimage to a sold-out stadium, Disney Plus is about to unlock the vault. On December 12th, the streaming giant drops the first 2 episodes of The End of an Era, a 6-part docuseries filmed during the tour's wildest heights and quietest backstage moments. Fans are promised an all-access pass, late-night rehearsals, candid dressing room confessions, the bone-deep exhaustion after a 3.5-hour marathon show. This isn't just spectacle, it's the sweat and sacrifice behind the sequins. And then there's the concert film, a front-row seat to the final show in Vancouver, immortalizing every shimmering costume change and every thunderous sing-along. This is more than a recording. It's a time capsule, capturing the night when music and magic collided for the last, and perhaps greatest, time. Just when you thought you'd seen it all, Swift delivered another twist. The Vancouver finale didn't just mark the end of a tour. It unleashed a full live performance of her surprise album, The Tortured Poets Department, played straight through for the first time. No one saw it coming. Swift had been working on the album in stolen moments between tour stops, scribbling lyrics in hotel rooms, recording vocals on the road. The result? An album that's raw, confessional, and utterly captivating, a love letter to everyone who's ever felt out of place, yet found belonging in a song. How big was the Eras Tour? Try to wrap your head around this. Over $2 billion in ticket sales, more than 10 million fans in attendance, and a Guinness World Record for the highest-grossing concert film of all time. From the moment Swift announced the tour on Good Morning America back in November 2022, the world was transfixed. This wasn't just a trip through her discography, it was a journey through the soundtrack of a generation. Each city became a pilgrimage site. Scalpers, superfans, celebrities, all jostled for a chance to be part of the spectacle. But the numbers, as staggering as they are, tell only part of the story. What mattered most was the community, the friendships forged in merch lines, the tears of joy when favorite songs made the set list, the sense that, for a few hours, everyone belonged. Swift has never been one to sugarcoat the grind. Accepting the Tour of the Century Award at the 2025 iHeartRadio Music Awards, she called the Eras Tour the most challenging thing I've ever done in my life. Night after night, she poured herself into 3.5 hours of music, dancing, and storytelling. Each show demanded more stamina, more vocal power, more vulnerability. Yet, as she often tells interviewers, it was also the most rewarding journey. Every city, every night, felt like a homecoming. The tour didn't just transform Swift, it transformed everyone who was part of it, from the dancers and crew to the fans who traveled halfway around the world for a single ticket. In the eye of a storm, Swift found inspiration. The relentless tour schedule, the endless flights, the midnight writing sessions, sparked something new. Out of the chaos, she wrote and recorded her 12th studio album, The Life of a Showgirl. Released on October 3, 2025, the album shattered records within hours. Spotify servers groaned under the strain as it became the platform's most streamed album in a single day. Critics raved about its emotional honesty, its genre-blurring sound, and its playful confessional lyrics. Swift herself called it a reinvigoration of her life and her art. Ask any Swiftie what the Eras tour meant to them, and you'll hear stories that go far beyond music. For many, it was a rite of passage, a chance to dress up, to meet online friends in person, to scream and cry and dance without fear of judgment. There were friendship bracelets traded in the stands, spontaneous sing-alongs in parking lots, and moments of pure, unfiltered joy. Parents brought their kids, friends became family. For a few precious hours, the outside world faded away, replaced by a sense of belonging and magic. Behind the glittering costumes and confetti cannons lies a business juggernaut. Swift has always been a shrewd operator, negotiating streaming deals, re-recording her masters, and building an empire that's as much about control as creativity. The Eras tour was a masterclass in branding. From the merch drops to the carefully curated set lists, every detail was engineered for maximum impact. The result? A blueprint for the modern pop superstar. Part artist, part entrepreneur, all heart. With the tour complete and a new album dominating the charts, what could possibly be next for Taylor Swift? If history is any guide, she's not about to slow down. Rumors swirl of secret recording sessions, collaborations with unexpected artists, even whispers of a Broadway musical. Swift herself hints at a new era, one that's bolder, riskier, and more experimental than anything before. But if one thing is certain, it's that Swift will continue to surprise, delight, and inspire. Her story is far from over. In fact, it feels like it's just beginning. As the final notes of the Vancouver show echo into the night, Swift takes a bow. The stadium erupts. For a moment, time stands still. Fans know they've witnessed something historic, not just a concert, but a cultural phenomenon. The Eras tour will be remembered not just for its scale, its records, or even its music. It will be remembered for the community it built, the barriers it broke, and the joy it sparked in millions of hearts. As the lights come up and the crowd drifts into the night, one thing is clear. In the era of Taylor Swift, anything is possible. And the world can't wait to see what comes next.
I know, I'm really excited too. I'm so excited. And I love that you're excited too. And you would absolutely love him. He's the most fun person. I'm sure at some point you guys will get to all hang out, but
yes. He's a big, strong American football player.
Yeah.
He was on stage with you, wasn't he? I saw that show when he came on stage with you.
He was so good.
He just picked you up and
he's such a natural, just in life. Like he's just kind of like never been nervous about anything in his entire life.
Right.
So it's pretty fun. He's all the things. He's like fun and vibrant.